Alright, it's on. Hey you guys, this is Jen coming to you from Jenee Michelle. I wanted to make sure that I do this video for you really quick before I ran out the door because I realized, oh my gosh, it's the end of March and I have not done my diary for March yet. So thank you guys for definitely staying tuned with me and keeping watch on my journey. And I must say, for the month of March, I lost... Da-da-da! Take a guess. One guess. Any guess. Whatever guess. No pounds. I was absolutely excited to step on the scale because, you know, I felt great. I felt wonderful. When I saw that those numbers did not change, I was like, what? Scale, what? But, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I feel great. I feel wonderful. So I can't be too upset with the numbers not moving. Even though I watch my scale and the numbers, you know, every month to see where I'm at, I definitely also keep track of where my inches are. So I did lose some inches for the month of March. I just didn't lose, you know, the groundwork, the pounds, the numbers on the scale. So whatever, it's cool. So for this month, what I decided to really talk about with you was the importance of staying consistent with what you're doing and the importance of making sure that you do still pat yourself on the back for the good moments that you do have, because those moments definitely count. I will say that, you know, last month I wasn't the perfect person when it came to what I was eating. If you look at my blog, I always talk about when I'm overstressed or overworked, I do tend to eat a little more or not be as conscious about what I'm eating. And that's more so because, you know, I'm busy, I'm moving, and I'm just trying to grab something quick and convenient. You know, I always say, you know, a piece of fruit is the best option I would have, something that's quick and convenient. But, you know, sometimes your taste buds just saying, give me something with fat and salt and sugar and, you know, whatever. So I did succumb sometimes to more of my mind versus more of my body, but it is what it is. Like I said, even though I stepped on the scale and that scale number did not move, at the end of the day, I felt great about myself. I felt great about my body, and the numbers were more of an, okay, I just need to make sure that, you know, I'm doing the best that I can do on my side. And as long as I'm doing what I can do on my side, then I really can't get too upset about the numbers on the scale. But what I did do, you know, because like I said, you have to sometimes pat yourself on the back for what you have done so far. So I did take a look at, you know, what have I done exactly since June? You know, this whole diary and journal, well, not journal, but vlog, I guess you'll say, since I'm on YouTube with this. The whole vlog that I'm doing, it's all about, you know, watching me as I go through my last 6 months of being fit, getting healthy, getting on board, so that hopefully I can inspire other people to do the same thing, because health matters. Not so much a weight, a body type, but more of your health, you know, being healthy, being free from disease, being in balance internally, because that, you know, comes out externally with you through happiness, I guess you could say. I call my balance my happiness. When I'm in balance, I'm happy, and I'm happy usually all the time. Since June, you know, when I went into the hospital, I weighed X amount of pounds. I'm not going to say what I weighed, but a lady never tells. But since then, I've lost a total of 50 pounds within a framework of 9 months. So that's really not bad, right? Still a kudos for me. Right. So a total of 50 pounds since the birth of my baby boy. And when I calculated the inches, you know, in terms of the breast, the waist, stomach, thighs, leg, like, yes, I measure everything. So in total, I've lost 15 inches in terms of, you know, the body shed that I've done so far. So another pat on my back, right? Not bad. That's what I told myself. And when I go back and look at how I used to eat, like I did the app, my fitness app. When I started doing that again, I noticed how I ate before, and I've come such a long way versus, you know, eating about 5 Fiber One bars at one sitting because it tastes so delicious to me. So now, you know, I can get away with one, or I really don't eat them at all, to be completely honest. But, you know, I can eat one with the bottle of water and, you know, be absolutely satisfied. So I've come a long way when it came to my eating. You know that I always talk to you guys in terms of the blog, so definitely check it out if you haven't checked it out yet. But I always talk to you guys about either not eating meat or definitely eating less meat. I'm not saying meat is horrible or meat is bad for you, but when it comes to women, this is just my theory, of course. But when it comes to women, I don't believe that, you know, eating meat all the time, every single day, for every single meal is the best choice for us. Men can get away with that. Men can get away with a lot of things that women can't necessarily get away from. But when it comes to meat, I definitely believe that that had the biggest effect and the biggest change on me, aside from the health reasons, you know, for ethical reasons. I also have that on my blog, or you can check it out on YouTube. It's called From Farm to Fridge, and it definitely takes a look at, you know, where does your food really comes from. But it's definitely important for you to take control of your health. Also, what else was I going to say? Just in terms of just being, you know, consistent. Consistency is the best form of getting better at progressing to wherever you want to be. It's that consistency, because when you continually do it, before you know it, it's like, oh wow, okay. You know, all right, okay, I'm kind of dancing, but you get the point. The point is definitely be consistent. I wasn't the best of eating last month, that's for sure. I was a little overworked, overstressed, and you know, I always talk about, especially in my blog, I always talk about, you know, when I'm overworked and overstressed, I do tend to go for the most convenient, you know, things. At that time, it's best for me to grab a piece of fruit, of course, but you know, sometimes you want that fat and that sugar and that salt, the same things that's not so great for your body. Sometimes my body does want that, especially when I'm overworked. So, you know, I had a lot of things going on last month. I'm not going to blame it on that. I'm not going to make excuses for it, because, you know, it's a progress. And it's a progress that I go on. This is my journey. And you have yours. So I want to tell you guys to definitely be consistent, stay consistent, because even though, yeah, I may have fell off the bandwagon a few times when it came to, you know, not eating meat or not eating something that's so sugary, guess what? I'm not on a diet. Hello! I don't believe in them. So when I'm at a point where, you know, I want a piece of cake or I want a piece of chicken or sausage or whatever, yeah, I grab it. I'm not, you know, going to tell myself you can't have that, yada yada yada. No, I don't believe in that. But at the same time, I understand that some of those things, when I do it excessively, it doesn't work well with me. Not only that, I feel absolutely horrible. I feel sluggish. I feel tired. All this high energy, you know, you see me with, you know, it's more of a I come down about tenfold. So again, stay consistent and pat yourself on the back for what you have done and what you have accomplished. I think that's one of the most important things that I can tell you for the month of March, aside from the consistency. Take time out to see what you've done and appreciate yourself. Accept yourself, I guess you could say, no matter where you're at. Even though, you know, yeah, it may not be the ideal weight, you know, for my body type, don't get it twisted. I love me, I love my body, I love my breasts, I love my hips, I love my hair, I love my boobs, I love absolutely everything about who I am. And but at the same time, when I want to do better for myself, for my health, I still take the steps to get there. You can love yourself all day long, but when there's something that you want to change about yourself, guess what? That something's telling you, okay, it's time for a change. And for me, I know that my health is very important. I always say I want to be one of those 80 years old people where people say, oh my gosh, you're 80? Yeah, I am. You know, it's a little vain, but that's where I know I want to be. So that really much concludes, you know, the month of March. I'll come back to you guys for April, and we'll see where I am there. And ta-ta for now. I hope you enjoyed it. Click like. Definitely check out the blog. There's so much information on there that can help you and get you through your journey. So stay beautiful. I'm gonna have to edit that out. I'm cute. Whatever. Stay beautiful.